Nigeria and Cameroon for one of Africa's ticket to Paris in July. Also, Tunisia will clash with Morocco in all North African affairs, while Ghana will host Zambia in Kumasi. Winners will face for the second African ticket for Paris. Yes, to Paris. So while Tunisia will clash with Morocco and Ghana will take on Zambia, so the winner between Tunisia and Morocco will face the winner between Ghana and Zambia. Remember, this will be a two-legged affair. And also the winner between Banyana of South Africa and Tanzania will take on the winner between Nigeria and Cameroon. So these are the teams remaining to qualify for the Olympic Games in Paris. We have South Africa, that's the Banyana. We have the Indomitable Lionesses of Cameroon. We have the Super Falcons of Nigeria. We have Tunisia. We have Morocco. We have Ghana, and we have Zambia. What a battle it will be this weekend for African football. Talking about the ladies. Okay, let's give you some news coming from the UEFA Champions League. Now, after returning from the African Cup of Nations in Abidjan, Cameroon, and Abidjan, Cote d'Ivoire, then the likes of Victor Osimhen returning back to his squad, and during the UCL game within the week, he scored a stunning goal to equalize against Barcelona. Now, Victor Osimhen's goal has been nominated for the Champions League goal of the week. Now let's tell you that Victor Osimhen has been nominated for the UEFA Champions League goal of the week, according to report. Now Osimhen was on target in Napoli's 1-1 draw against Barcelona at the Diego Armando Maradona Stadium on Wednesday night. Now the Nigerian international cancelled out Robert Lewandowski's opening goal 15 minutes from time. Now the goal was the first in the UEFA Champions League this season. Now Osimhen showed good strength in turn. Inigo Martinez just inside the penalty area on an Andre Frank Zambo Aguesa's true ball and fired in from 14 yards. Now Lewandowski, PSV in the person of Daniel Malen and Porto Gelano are the other players in contention for the award. That Napoli goalkeeper Alex Meret says Victor Osimhen remains an important player for the Serie A champions. Now Osimhen scored a sublime goal as Napoli picked a draw at the Diego Armando Maradona Stadium against the Barcelona on Wednesday night. Now Robert Lewandowski, like I said earlier, opened scoring for Barcelona on an hour mark, but Osimhen equalized 15 minutes from time after returning from the African Cup of Nations. Now Meret was full of praise for the talismanic striker after the game. Now the reverse fixtures of the UEFA Champions League against Barcelona will be played at the Nou Camp on March 12th. Well, Osimhen, what is season for him, and also last season for him. We just wish him all the best when it comes to this. Meanwhile, let's talk about Johnny. Wow, how did Johnny skip my mind? Johnny is on the show.
Time don't reach you. Johnny the keke driver don't lie. This na time where Johnny don't reason for his head tire. Johnny don't do everything make all of us for see reach this particular time. We don't focus our eye for waiting up for our front. We see say Johnny they ready for him eye. The shot go soon come. He don't they come. And he don't enter. Johnny wife Mori don't collect the COVID-19 vaccine. Correct move where Johnny make to carry him come for the COVID-19 vaccine. And you will see the result clear. Yes, so now better move be that too because she get belle. It is very important say she collect the vaccine to avoid serious sickness. Everybody they jubilate. We fit see as Johnny family members gather around them and they why. Show love for the team we show pass. Make sure say women will get belle, those we old, plus those will get serious sickness. Collect the COVID-19 vaccine.
We had to call a quick timeout to catch our breath. Whew. Now, back to sports. It's
Eagles 102.3.
Drenich
from no kind of range, just put it over the bar.
Okay, glad to know you're still there. And if you're just tuning in, this is Sport on Eagles Wings, and I still remain the Sport Minister on Radio, Vicky. Okay, let's return to the UEFA Europa League and the UEFA Conference League games played yesterday. It was a massive one for Freiburg as they pulled through after extra time between Lens and also Karabag moved through to the next round of the championship after beating Braga. Talking about Karabag and looking at AC Milan, well, they qualified despite losing to Rennes, and one man was rated average in that particular game. Next, Chukwueze rated average in Milan's defeat against Rennes. Yes, they were beaten, and Chamo Chukwueze was rated average in that particular encounter. Meanwhile, Benfica qualified despite the goal ended goalless after relegation time, but they were able to pull through, qualifying for the next round. AS Roma defeated Feyenoord 2-1. Marseille 3-1 better than Shakhtar. Sparta Prague defeated Galatasaray 4-1. That's actually the one that surprised me. 4-1 after leading in the first leg. After playing out a 2-0 draw in the first leg, Sparta Prague defeated Gala by 4-1. And Sporting CP surprisingly played out a 1-0 draw against Young Boys at their home ground. So Sporting CP, Sika, AC Milan, Karabag and Freiburg are through to the next round of the UEFA Europa League. What about the Conference League? Okay, looking at the Conference League, 2 red cards in the game between Bodo Glimt and Ajax, but Ajax sealed the place in the next round after extra time. And we saw Dinamo Zagreb defeated probably played out a 1-0 draw against Betis, but in the first leg they actually led in that 1-0 against a 2-1 on aggregate. Ludogorets couldn't pull through after losing at home to Servette. Meanwhile, in the first game it ended goalless. Royal Union SG defeated Frankfurt, that's Eintracht Frankfurt 2-1, and Olympiacos 1-0 better than Ferencvaros. Then we see Molde beating Lecce 3-0, and Sturm Graz defeated Slovan Bratislava by a single goal. So Sturm Graz, Molde, Olympiacos, Royal Union SG, Servette, Dinamo Zagreb and Ajax Amsterdam are through to the quarterfinal stage of the Europa Conference League. Okay, like I said, the Super Falcons will be in action against the indomitable Lionesses of Cameroon, and that game will go down in Douala, Cameroon, and it's a must-win for the Super Falcons if they want to book a place in the Olympic Games. At least we have only 2 tickets, and we have about 8 teams slugging it out. Now the winner between Nigeria and Cameroon in both fixtures will face the winner between South Africa and Tanzania. And also we have other teams that will lock on. Tunisia up against Morocco. That's also another big game to watch out for this weekend. And we also have the light of Ghana and Zambia slugging it out in one of the fixtures. For 2 slots, let's see how we pounce out. Hopefully by Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday we'll confirm the 2 teams that will represent that will book their place in the next round, and if possible face themselves off in the other games. Okay, let's return back to Johnny. He's still here with me on the show, and when we return, we'll give you some of the games that will be going down this weekend. Don't go nowhere. It is all about Johnny.
Time don't reach you. Johnny the keke driver don't lie. This na time where Johnny don't reason for his head tire. Johnny don't do everything make all of us for we reach this particular time. We don't focus our eye for waiting up for our front. We see say Johnny they ready for him eye. The shot go soon come. He don't they go. And he don't enter. Johnny wife Mori don't collect the COVID-19 vaccine. Correct move where Johnny make to carry and come for the COVID-19 vaccine. And you will see the result clear. Yes, so now better move be that too because she get belle. It is very important say she collect the vaccine to avoid serious sickness. Everybody they jubilate. We fit see as Johnny family members gather around them and they why. Show love for the team we show pass. Make sure say women will get belle, those we old, plus those will get serious sickness. Collect the COVID-19 vaccine. na correct keke driver.
Now so Johnny enter in keke with him family reach hospital.
As dem drop from the keke go,
Johnny collect him pikin Julie from him wife hand.
na so the family dribble everybody enter reception.
This one show say the family they work together
As one team.
as them enter.
Johnny begin follow baby Julie dey play as mama Julie dey fill the form.
Wait oh, it be like she dey ask him something.
Johnny just comot vaccine card from him pocket. Twale Johnny. This vaccine card wey him carry so na the final pass.
Them don dey carry them go where the nurse them dey oh.
They dey close now o.
The nurse dey ready the vaccine.
She don dey near them o.
Johnny dey hold the pikin.
Him dey use style take dey follow am play.
The injection don enter.
Baby Julie don collect the vaccine. Johnny don do am. Na so champion dey do.
Show love for the team wey sure pass.
Make sure say those wey you love get all the vaccine wey dem need.
First, make sure them show healthcare person when near you their vaccine card.
We had to call a quick timeout to catch our breath. Whew. Now, back to sports. It's
Eagles 102.3.
Drenich from no kind of range just put it over the bar.
Okay, glad to know you're still there, and if you're just tuning in, this is the Friday edition of Sport on Eagles Wings. On your radio experience, you can count on. And as Chairman, the Sport Minister on radio, Vicky. Well, you know how we do it on a Friday. I'm definitely not alone in the studio. Johnny is always with me, at least for the time being. And let's see how far Johnny will definitely go. Johnny will still make a return in a matter of a minute, and definitely we will cruise together. It is March Day Live. Let's look at the games that will go down later this evening. But meanwhile, you can start sending in your SMS and WhatsApp messages to 09097054450. SMS WhatsApp messages including voice note to 09097054450. After Johnny returns about 35 minutes, and that's 8:35, we'll definitely open the phone lines and take your reaction. But like I said, it is Match Day Live. Okay, looking at the games that will go down this Friday evening, beginning with the CAF Champions League. Yes, the CAF Champions League will also be going down later this evening, precisely at about 5 p.m. We have Al Hilal on demand from Sudan, Taco with Petro Atletico from Angola. Then we have Midiama from Ghana up against Al Ali of Egypt. Then precisely at about 8 p.m., ASEC Mimosa of Ivory Coast will take on Simba from Tanzania. When it comes to club football in Africa, you can't take it away at all. I'm sure this is where we get some of these players that will lock horns in the African Cup of Nations. Away from the Champions League, let's go straight to England, but that game has been postponed. There's a game between Chelsea and Tottenham Hotspur. Let's see where they fix that game. But meanwhile, we also have another game in the French Ligue 1 later this evening. Friday Night Football, Metz will be up against Lyon. Yes, Metz will be up against Lyon. And for those who are following the French League, 9 p.m. And in the German Bundesliga, a team that is yet to lose a game in Europe. They are yet to lose a game in the Bundesliga, and the only team that's yet to lose a game in Europe, Bayern Leverkusen, still leading in the German Bundesliga. Yes, the other league leaders will take on Mainz later this evening at 8:30. Bayern Leverkusen up against Mainz. Their leg is still on the throttle. They are still pushing it until the end of the season. Kudos to Alonso. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what spirit he has in that team, but whatever he's doing, please let him keep doing it. Well, he has been linked with the job at Bayern Munich. Even if Tuchel is still there, I don't know. Let's see how it pans out for him. He wants to take Bayern Leverkusen to the UEFA Champions League and prove something in the UEFA Champions League next season. Away to Italy, Friday Night Football, Bologna will be up against Verona. And in the Dutch League, we see Utrecht up against Heracles. That game will go down precisely at about 8 p.m. Looking at the Dutch area Davis. And in the Spanish La Liga, Cedic Umar's Real Sociedad will be up against Villarreal. Watch out for that game, 9 p.m. Like I said, in the African Olympic Games qualifiers, Tanzania will be up against South Africa, 2 p.m. Tunisia against Morocco, 2 p.m. Cameroon and Nigeria 6 p.m. Ghana and Zambia 6 p.m. That's talking about the African Olympic qualifiers for the Paris 2024 Olympics. Okay, let's share your thoughts towards some of the top stories that we've rolled out this morning. Yes, we talk about D Tigers. Finally, they are in Monastir in Tunisia, and they will be joining the rest of the countries to participate at the FIBA Afro Basket qualifiers. And we say that's a good one for the Minister of Sport. Quick intervention, timely. According to Musa Kida and the MBBF president, he said, well, this is late. But we will say it in pidgin English, at all, 9 bad pass. So the Iron Monastir, and let's see what happens since the qualifiers begins today. City and England goalkeeper Joe Hart says he wants to smash through finishing lines with Celtic, as he announced Thursday he was retiring at the end of the season. Now Hart will be 37 when his 3 years contract at the Scottish Premier Championship expires. Now he won 75 England Cup and played 348 times for Manchester City, 2 Premier League titles to his kitty. Now Hart helped Celtic with 5 out of 6 domestic trophies in the past 2 seasons under Ange Postecoglou, who is now managing Tottenham Hotspur. Now Celtic trail rivals Rangers by 2 points in the Premiership, and the goalkeeper who joined the club from Tottenham in 2021 promised fans he remains up for the fight. Okay, let's see how it pans out for Joe Hart, and let's see how it goes for them. Now, ahead of this evening's game, looking at Bayern Leverkusen and Mainz in the German Bundesliga. Yes, they will lock horns this evening precisely at about 8:30. Bayern Leverkusen coach Xabi Alonso said it was not the right moment for me to talk about his future. Now, in the demand coach linked to Bayern Munich and Liverpool, Alonso's Leverkusen sit 8 points clear on top of the Bundesliga table, and they are unbeaten in all competition this season. His first full year at the club. Wow. First full year at the club. Unbeaten. When will the guy taste defeat? I don't know how it pans out, but let's see how it goes. Let's go for this quick break, and when we return, we'll definitely return to the phone line. Don't go nowhere. Sport on the Goose Wings. We'll be right back.
No offense to the commercials. It's just that we want to see other audio.
Eagles 102.3.
Time don't reach oh.
Johnny the keke driver don't lie.
This na time where Johnny don't reason for him head tire.
Johnny don't do everything make all of us for we reach this particular time.
We don't focus our eye for waiting up for our front.
We see say Johnny they ready for him eye.
The shot go soon come.
He don't they go.
And he don't enter.
Johnny wife Mori don't collect the COVID-19 vaccine.
Correct move where Johnny make to carry and come for the COVID-19 vaccine.
And you fit see the result clear.
Yes, so
now better move be that too because she get belle.
It is very important say she collect the vaccine to avoid serious sickness.
Everybody they jubilate.
We fit see as Johnny family members gather around them and they why.
Show love for the team we show pass.
Make sure say women will get belle,
those we old,
plus those will get serious sickness.
Collect the COVID-19 vaccine.
No offense to the commercials. It's just that we want to see other audio.
Eagles 102.3.
We had to call a quick timeout to catch our breath. Whew. Now, back to sports. It's
Eagles 102.3.
Drinic from no kind of range just put it over the bar.
Okay, we begin with the preview from the MPFL. Doma United on Saturday, that's tomorrow, 3 p.m. we take on Enugu Rangers. Yes, Doma United against Enugu Rangers. Doma United is from Gombe State. Gombe State having two clubs representing there from that state. That's Doma United and Gombe United. Doma United were the privately owned club in the MPFL. They will take on Enugu Rangers at their own backyard. Meanwhile, Kwara United will lock horns with Katsina United. Bendel Insurance in Benin will take on Eyimba. That should be a mouth-watering fixtures. Get ready for that particular one. Gombe United up against Sporting Lagos. Two games, but this one is on Sunday, definitely. Gombe United up against Sporting Lagos. Plateau United will take on Shooting Stars. Aqua United will take on Bayelsa United. Now we see Kano Pillars at the Sanabacha Stadium take on Sunshine Stars from Akure. Lobby Stars will be up against Heartland as Niger Tornadoes will take on Abia Warriors. Meanwhile, the game between Remo Stars and Rivers United postponed. Remember that Remo Stars are on top of the log with 36. Okay, away from the MPFL, let's look at the other game, other league. Yes, let's go straight to the La Liga. Sadiq Umar's side, Real Sociedad will trade tackles with Villarreal. Looking at Friday night football, I discussed that earlier, and I'm looking at a way to get something out of this in the reverse fixtures. And let's tell you that Real Sociedad defeated Villarreal in the first fixtures last year, precisely in December, 3-0. So Villarreal will want to take a pound of flesh from this one as they are on the road to Real Sociedad. And meanwhile, other games that will go down on Saturday, we see Granada up against Valencia, Barcelona up against Etafe. Alaves will take on Mallorca as Almeria welcome Atletico Madrid. Then also on Sunday rather, Cadiz will be up against Celta Vigo. Then we see Betis take on Atletico Bilbao. That's on Sunday. Las Palmas up against Osasuna, and to climax the weekend game on Sunday will be Real Madrid up against Sevilla. In the English Premier League, yes, it returns this weekend. Like I said earlier, the game between Chelsea and Tottenham was postponed. It was supposed to go down later this evening. But let's look at the other fixtures that will go down later tomorrow. Early kickoff on Saturday, 4 p.m. Aston Villa at the Villa Park will take on Nottingham Forest, and Brighton Hove Albion will be up against Everton. Crystal Palace will take on Burnley. Manchester United up against Fulham. Then we see Man City and Bournemouth slug it out. Yes, City on the road, and Arsenal will take on Newcastle United. This is a big game for Arsenal. Will they continue to contend for the top four and push for the title? Let's have a plans out for Arsenal at the Emirates Stadium. Remember that they lost to FC Porto by a slim goal. Yes, just a slim goal separating Porto and Arsenal as they head into the second leg. But they have to go past Newcastle United. And on Sunday, we have Wolverhampton Wanderers and Sheffield United. Then we have West Ham up against Bedford. Then looking at the Italia Serie A, yes, as Napoli, who happens to be the reigning champions and the defending champions, when they are ninth on the log, they will continue to push. Now, maybe with that game against Barcelona and an inspired Victor Osimhen will continue to push. Let's see their opponent this weekend, and at the same time, let's see if they can push to get all maximum point. Now, Bologna will take on Verona Friday night football, and on Saturday, early kickoff 3 p.m. Sassuolo up against Empoli. Salernitana will take on Monza. Genoa will welcome Udinese as Juventus will be up against Frosinone on Sunday. And also on Sunday, Cagliari will take on Napoli. We see Lecce up against Inter Milan. Yes, Inter Milan on the road, and AC Milan up against Atalanta. That's a game we must watch. Ademola Lookman up against Samuel Chukwueze, and AS Roma will take on Torino. I think we have about 2 fixtures for Monday night football.
No offense to the commercials. It's just that we want to see other audio.
Eagles 102.3.
time don't reach oh.
Johnny the keke driver don't lie.
This na time where Johnny don't reason for him head tire.
Johnny don't do everything make all of us for we reach this particular time.
We don't focus our eye for waiting up for our front.
We see say Johnny they ready for him eye.
The shot go soon come.
He don't they come.
And he don't enter.
Johnny wife Maureen don't collect the COVID-19 vaccine.
Correct move where Johnny make to carry and come for the COVID-19 vaccine.
And you fit see the result clear.
Yes, so
Now better move be that too because she get belle.
it is very important say she collect the vaccine to avoid serious sickness.
Everybody they jubilate.
We fit see as Johnny family members gather around them and they wife.
Show love for the team we show pass.
Make sure say women will get belle
Those way old,
plus those will get serious sickness.
collect the COVID-19 vaccine.
No offense to the commercials. It's
Breath. Woo. Now, back to sports. It's
Grunic from no kind of range just put it over the bar.
Sport on Eagles wings, and the Friday edition, the last for the week. Okay, it's going to be a super Sunday. Looking at final, anyone who want to put it postponed. So it will be the EFL Cup final. It will be the Carabao Cup final, and it will go down between the Blues and Reds. Chelsea up against Liverpool. Hopefully, what will your take be? Chelsea will be hoping to get something out of this one. Yes, and they want to get something. Chelsea should get it to the top four, so the viewing center will be filled up. Let's see how your viewing center will be filled up this Sunday. At least Chelsea fans will come and watch that game at the viewing center. Looking at the EFL or probably Carabao Cup final between Chelsea and Liverpool. Pochettino will be aiming for his first trophy. Yes, Pochettino will be aiming for his first trophy. Let's see how it goes for him. Will Jurgen Klopp stop him? I can imagine how aggressive Chelsea will be to get this one. Let's see how it pans out. 09073530044 or 09087668888. Thank you very much, Emma. Okay. Good morning, Sport Minister. Chelsea will play Liverpool in the FA Cup final, and I wish my club Chelsea all the best. Joe from Asokoro on Sunday by 4:30. That's why they postponed today's match. Thank you very much. I truly appreciate and Joe all the way from Asokoro. Yes, 4:30 will be the game. Let's see how we pan out. Hello to you. Good morning.
Good morning, Vicky.
Morning to you. Is this Darlington?
No, this is
Jatao. All of you, your voice now. Darlington, Jatao, and what's his name again? Francis. All of us are beginning to sound alike.
I think we are brothers. I think all of them that we are similar.
Okay, let's go there.
Yes. I want to ask on Liverpool and Chelsea. My brother, Ogana, the club that has quality players will take the day. And who is that club? It's Liverpool. They have the quality players more than Chelsea. Chelsea will play the game, but Liverpool will win.
Okay.
Whether the Chelsea fans like it or not. You could just see it the day before yesterday. You could even feature a lot of their players to see what they did to this little time that I think they do with Chelsea rising first level, whatever they do. Or they are the only club that Chelsea is forced to win. So Liverpool is bad. They remain Liverpool. They have the liver and they will deliver it. That's me.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Jatao. Let's see how it pans out. I was expecting that Chelsea, all Chelsea fans will, because maybe they don't want to really talk about it, or they have to wait until how on Monday will look like. But meanwhile, let's see how we can go back to Johnny as we wrap up Johnny for his own time on the